Alright, so I have the DJI Avata 2 here, and basically we're going to go pick up Willis and we're going to go give it a test flight. Willis and I have probably only flown it once or twice, so we're still beginners in the FPV field, and if you're a beginner, we're basically going to give you our perspective if you could fly it.
Oh,
hey.
Alright, we're at Terrameta Beach now, which is over near Mona Vale, on the northern beaches of Sydney. Perfect for flying drones and all in all, just, you know, less obstacles to crash into.
We scouted the location beforehand, and I think it has a nice quiet beach, so the drone won't hit anyone. It also has a nice headland with some cliffs, so hopefully that looks good in the FPV, but
yeah,
hopefully we don't crash.
Plenty of room to improve as well. If we get more confident, we can start going closer to the cliffs or the water, so wish us luck.
Yeah. Because we haven't done it really too much, we've flown it maybe once or twice. Figuring out what a good location is kind of hard, but I think as long as you have leading lines, we're flying sort of close to the ground.
Everything just comes back to leading lines.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I think we're going to set up on that little grass patch just there. It will have a good connection to the drone, no matter where we are. Oh, it's like a cave. These are the goggles that come with the drone. Pretty cool. I've never really worn anything like this before. But make sure you sit down when you fly the drone because I think it helps with having motion sickness. There we go. Does this look weird? Oh, it's really foggy in here. Alright, gotta activate defog. So this is the motion controller that they've given us for this job. When I'm flying the drone, I'm basically controlling it by going left and right with my wrist rather than with a joystick. Which is kind of interesting, but it makes it really easy for beginners. So if you haven't flown an FPV drone before, this is probably going to be the easiest start for you.
A good tip is to maybe pack a camping chair or any sort of, you know, object that you can sit on. And if you don't have that, just sit on the ground because it'll help with inertia and you might not feel as motion sick. So you press the orange button for the flight. At any time you can press this orange button on the joystick or the controller and you pause the flight. And in this case, Will's setting his settings to acro. There's a preset in the drone technology to be able to do flips and dives and all sorts of cool things. So yeah, it's really helpful to be able to pause the drone during flight and not have to land it and retake off.
Alright, so I've just used up the first battery. I probably have a fat mark on my forehead right now. I'm just going to try land the drone. This might be a bit difficult because we only got the bags.
Can you land in your hand? Just grab it strongly. Okay. Not under it, on top, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And don't put your fingers too deep.
I don't know if I haven't done this before, but I guess we're going to try it.
Go. Grab and flip. Oh, that's sick!
There we go, it works.
That was super easy.
So I guess we don't have to worry about flying on the sand now, so yeah, it'll work.
Alright.
Oh, sick. Yeah, this looks sick. Holy shit. We were on the beach beforehand, but now because we're on a cliff, we've got some depth that we can dive into, and we also have a headland over there, which is like a point of the cliff. And yeah, we haven't crashed our drone yet, which is the main thing. So as beginners, it's going good so far. Willis is currently flying his drone right now, and I've got a live view of what he's doing on this phone. So all right, he's gonna try a flip now. There we go. So as you can see, the flip is it's pretty fast. It's not like
yeah, it's not like a slow dynamic.
Yeah,
it's really easy to change like the acro settings though. You just scroll with wheel on the side.
Yeah. There we go, 180 drift. That one's probably one of my favorite ones, to be honest, the 180 drift.
Alright, let's try some slides.
Alright. Oh, it's us. Whoa.
Yeah, that's the slid.
Yeah. You almost went to a tree. Yeah, that was sick.
So that was a slide.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. Alright, Willis has just put it in sports mode now, so you can see the true speed of this drone. The momentum's even stronger when you're doing this, so you have to anticipate your turns and twists.
Bro, I have to concentrate so much, it's fucked.
Alright, Willis, from your flight experience, what's a tip that you can give to people that are beginning or thinking about buying this drone?
I think a great thing about the motion controller is that As long as you sort of follow the crosshairs in the middle of the screen, that's where the drone's going to go towards, unless of course you reverse. So you can go close to rocks, but if your crosshair is sort of facing the sky or facing a field further than the distance, you're going to be safe, you're going to be sweet. With regular drones, you don't need to sort of refer to a crosshair as much, it's more directional, like a tripod. But with FPVs, the crosshairs are very vital.
There you go, that makes sense to me. Make sure to keep in mind that valuable tip that Willis just talked about. They'll prevent you from crashing your drone if you're going to buy one or if you already have one. But another thing that I'd mention using the DJI Avata 2 as a beginner is actually to recommend you to fly a typical drone like a Mavic or an Air, as I think they can teach you the basic skills and basic fundamentals of flying drones a lot easier. But in saying that, I still think it's possible for anyone to fly this drone, obviously just taking extreme care when you're flying it for the first time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video about the Avata 2 and our experience using it as a beginner, and hopefully this gives you some confidence if you want to go and buy this drone. If you stuck around this long, consider giving me a like or a subscribe, but nonetheless, enjoy.
What's your route?